Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Michael Bruce, the Sleep Doctor. Welcome to another episode of Ask the Sleep Doctor. I'm on a mission to help people get the best sleep they can, and I love hearing from you. Every single week, I answer a few of your sleep-related questions, and this week, we have several questions about whether you should really get out of bed when you wake up in the middle of the night. Please remember, this is not medical advice. I just don't have enough information on your personal case to be effective. You should always contact your physician with these questions as well. If you have a question that you'd like to see me answer, head on over to thesleepdoctor.com where you can send me an email. And do me a favor, while you're there, scroll down to the bottom of the website where you can subscribe to our weekly email that's packed with all of my best sleep tips. Okay, our first question is from Jason, and he asks, in your book, The Power of When Dolphin section, you recommend that we get up and sit on a chair for 15 minutes before returning to bed to try sleeping again if we are unable to fall asleep for 20 minutes. I'm guessing this approach also works when waking up in the middle of the night. Can the chair be in the same bedroom or does it need to be in a different room? Jason, this is a great question. One of the things I like to do is actually ask people to come out of their bedroom, but to be in a comfy area that's not too far away where you don't have to turn on a bunch of lights to get to it. Make sure it's a nice, relaxing chair, again, with not too much light exposure. This will allow for you to become relaxed in one area, start to feel those sleepy feelings coming on, then make your way back to your bedroom, which should already be nice and dark, slip under the covers, and hopefully fall back to sleep. Our next question is from Susan, and she writes, advocates of CBTI, that's cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, recommend getting up and doing something relaxing if you are awake for longer than 15 minutes in the middle of the night. In a recent video, you seem to suggest that remaining in bed and getting deep rest relaxation was a good strategy for those of us who cannot fall back asleep. So this is an interesting juxtaposition. CBTI was actually created before we started learning more about non-sleep deep rest. So in fact, you can try either one of these techniques and see how best it works for you. Finally, Lisa asks, without fail, I wake up between 1 and 2 a.m. and toss around for over an hour. Is there anything I can do to prevent this wake up? It is very hard to get back to sleep. Lisa, one of the things to remember is this is actually part of a biological process for you. Remember, your core body temperature rises till about 10:30 at night, then begins to fall. That fall is an actual signal to your brain to release melatonin. It then keeps going, but at some point, it's got to turn back up. When it turns back up, you naturally get into a lighter stage of sleep where it's easier to wake up. And this usually happens somewhere between 1 and 2 in the morning. So I want you to know that this is not a problem per se. This is actually your biology, and it happens to many, many different people. If you can, check out my video on what to do to go back to sleep, or check out my article on thesleepdoctor.com about what to do to go back to sleep. Both of them have got several different techniques that you can use, including 4-7-8 breathing, counting backwards from 300 by threes, and just doing some basic relaxation techniques. Thanks so much to all of you for your questions. Remember, if you have a question you'd like to see answered, visit www.thesleepdoctor.com/sleep questions. Also, be sure to subscribe to my weekly newsletter as well as my YouTube channel, where I'll be giving you the most current and relevant answers to your burning sleep questions. This is Dr. Michael Bruce, the Sleep Doctor, wishing you sweet dreams.